So MultiVersus has finally re-released, and honestly, I like it. I do have some general grievances with the game, but honestly, I've been playing it a lot since it came out, and I really enjoy it. To give you a little background, I grew up watching Cartoon Network, and I grew up watching things like Adventure Time, and eventually I would watch Steven Universe and kind of different shows like this, and Warner Brothers genuinely holds some of my personal favorite IPs from when I was growing up. I mean, they have the DC rights, they have the Harry Potter rights, they have the rights for, I guess, most of the Cartoon Network stuff and even Game of Thrones. I remember when I was a kid, I would go onto websites that were like .io websites or like Flash game websites, and there would be like a Warner Brothers version of Smash Bros. So when MultiVersus was coming out, I remember being so excited, and my little kid in me, what? The little kid in my heart, my like child personality came out. I was really excited. There's no good way of saying that sentence. It's starting to sound like Drake on the timeline right now. This is not good. But when the original beta alpha thing came out, the early access, whatever they considered it, came out, I played it a lot. I was part of that initial boost and then huge drop off. I mean, MultiVersus is kind of known and memed on for being the game that came out and died within like a 2-hour, 2-day period. For me, I never really understood it. I mean, I don't play these types of games super competitively. I just play them to have fun, and I always had fun on MultiVersus. So for me, this new full release is great. I think that they do what they need to do correctly. I think that the characters all feel unique and they all feel good. I've played with pretty much every character that you can off the bat. I'm still trying to unlock characters, which is part of the grindiness aspect of this game that I don't like that much. I've been playing the game pretty much non-stop since release, and I was only able to unlock one character since then. I mean, I've probably chugged a good 6 or 8 hours into the game, and only really unlocking one character is kind of annoying. And I've chugged those hours through the Rift mode and through the online mode. So I've been trying to find the best way to earn the type of currency you need without putting down my credit card. And it's just kind of annoying. There's not really a good way of going about it. This game is free to play, so I knew coming off the bat that there was going to be a lot of microtransactions. And I will say, a lot of the skins and things like that look really cool. The Joker who laughs is awesome. I think the skins for Steven Universe are great. The skins for Finn are great. There's a lot of different ways that they can go about making skins for different characters, and I personally think that they all look really good. I do like that you kind of just get Jason for free. Jason from Friday the 13th, if you played the beta alpha thing, and then the free battle pass has like the mecha Jason skin at the end of it, or the Jason X skin, whatever fucking Friday the 13th the mechanical Jason is from. I've been playing the game on PC, and I haven't had any crashes, any big bugs. It's been running really smooth. I can't attest to how it runs on console because I just haven't touched it there. I don't really know if there's really any server issues. I do know that the first day it was taking a little bit of time to load, even between the rifts and the normal lobby. The servers were just so stressed, but honestly, I don't think that they crashed, at least for me. I never had a problem. I've never lagged out of a game. I didn't have an opponent lag out of a game. So for me, the servers have been rock solid so far. But my biggest question, really, it's not an issue, but my question is, how are they going to make it last this time? Obviously, there's rifts now. Obviously, there's 1v1s, 2v2s like last time. You can have custom lobbies, and they're promising a ranked mode, which I think is a good idea in concept, but it could also be a little bit of a downside, because at that point, once ranked comes out and certain characters start being the most obvious, they're going to have to really balance things and do so very frequently, to almost to the extent of games like Dota and League and Valorant and CSGO, in that kind of realm of always online games. Yeah, I hope the team behind MultiVersus is capable of doing something like that. I mean, it's not an easy task at all, and I know that, and it's might be too much to ask for a team. I don't know who's on this team. I don't know what they've done. I don't know who's behind it. I just know that it has some really cool characters. I think the art direction here is really good. I think the game looks really great. All of the stages are awesome. I really love the gems and the little different ways you can configure every character. So maybe the way you play Finn is different from how I would play Finn. I like that a lot. But overall, I think this game is just pretty solid. I don't really think this game's a masterpiece by any means, but I don't think that this game is bad. There's a lot of grindiness to it. It definitely feels pretty slow sometimes, especially if you're playing a character like Jason or Iron Giant. Overall, I think this is a really great fun party game. This game isn't really, at least in my opinion, fighters like this, these kind of platform fighters, are never really meant to be uber competitive. If that's something that you love about them, then that's totally fine. That's awesome. I'm happy for you. But for me, and I think for most people, games like this are just made for you to play with your friends and just fuck around and have fun, you know? Like, I remember when the internet started like really gaining traction and people were shitting on Super Smash Bros. Brawl, and I was like, that was one of my favorite fucking Wii games ever, because I played it so much with my friends and I loved the story mode. Like, I didn't play the game competitively, so I don't really know why that was a thing. I mean, I know why it's a thing now. Trust me, I've seen the videos, okay? There's a lot of them. But yeah, if you've been playing MultiVersus, let me know in the comment section. I'd love to hear it. If you have a character that you hope they add, I know that personally, if Samurai Jack or Godzilla make it into this game, I'm gonna flip my shit. Like, I'm actually gonna lose my mind. And if they add Kong and not Godzilla, somebody is getting hurt, and it's probably gonna be me, but somebody's getting hurt. I'm gonna go get ready for the PlayStation Showcase, because that's today, so expect some more videos on that. I'm probably gonna do like a reaction type video just without a face cam, because I don't have a working face cam and my camera can only record for 30 minutes. So thank you guys so much for all the support recently. I really appreciate it. We're already almost at like 230 subscribers. We're at like 219 right now, which is insane to me. We're almost halfway to 500. My end goal is to get to 500 subs. So if I get to 500 subs, eventually I'm gonna lose my shit. That's gonna be awesome. Anyways, this has been Nate, otherwise known as Whikked, and I'll see you guys in the next one later.